camera trend is when someone gets a person to film them dancing or whatever with their friends, and then they suddenly go up to the camera and flip the camera onto the person who's actually filming them without their consent to embarrass them. Now, before you laugh at it, watch closely, because this isn't funny. It's bullying. This trend is literally built on catching someone off guard and turning them into a joke. The person being filmed never agreed to be part of the content, yet they become the punchline. And here's what most people forget. You don't know their story. Maybe they've struggled with bullying, body image, anxiety, or confidence. One viral video can undo years of progress. Most people laugh it off because they feel pressured or uncomfortable, not because they're actually okay with it. During Anti-Bully Week in Canada, let's be clear. If your content hurts someone, it's not content, it's cruelty. Choose kindness, not clicks.
My husband's friends did the flip the camera challenge on me, which, if you're not aware, is a horrible trend where you flip the camera to mock the appearance of the person filming you. I know I'm pretty. I also know I am the #1 catfish. I look horrible without makeup on. That's why I wear it. I still don't think I deserve to be filmed in my home and mocked by hundreds of thousands of people. Now let's talk about my husband's role in all of this. He had his friends over to watch the game. He goes to replenish their drinks. While he's gone, they asked me to film a dancing video of them. I did not know this was a flip the camera trend until I saw it on my For You page, already viral. Comments tearing apart my appearance as far as the eye can see. I go to my husband, I'm crying, obviously, and I'm like, these people can never set foot in our house again. And he goes, well, it's my house too. So I'm like pleading, I'm like, can you get this guy to take the video down? And he's like, no, he's a full-time content creator, I could never ask him to do that. Finally, I'm like, they are intentionally embarrassing me. This man looks right at me, he says, embarrassment is a choice. So I bided my time. I waited till yesterday when they were back over watching a game because they're all addicted to gambling. I had my dad come over. Remember how my husband said it's my house too? It's not. It's my dad's house. I'm saving money to buy it from him. So my dad served him an eviction notice. I served him divorce papers, and we took the TV that they were watching off of the wall because it's mine. I bought it, and we left, and my husband runs after us, and he's like, how could you do this? You've embarrassed me. I'm like, honey, embarrassment is a choice. Do not flip the camera on me. I am not your cool girl. I will not be chill about it.
Bro, I think the flipping the camera trend is super funny.
You've got some fucking issues, bro.
I personally think that this flipping the camera trend is one of the worst trends that has ever come out of TikTok in the past couple years. I mean, at this point, this shit isn't even a trend. I mean, it's just
Pure fucking bullying.
And when I tell you that nobody is safe, I mean absolutely nobody is safe. People have been doing this to cute old grandmas, homeless people, little kids. I mean, the list goes on and on. Like, where's your mama at? I mean, seriously, were you never raised to have a little bit of, respect and some human decency as a kid?
Or were you just dropped on your fucking head as a child?
Let me tell you right now, if someone came up to me and asked me to record them and then they flipped the camera on me,
I would air that bitch out.
If someone ever did this trend to me, I mean, they would never
be getting that phone back.
I mean, I'd rather chuck that hoe into the fucking pond than to
ever have that footage
see the light of day. I don't know, man. I feel like this whole trend is just really sad to see. I feel like some parents have just not been raising their kids correctly and teaching them some respect. I mean, because I know if I did some shit like this,
my mom would have beat my fucking ass.
The people who are doing this trend are targeting sweet and innocent people, and then they're posting them online without their permission.
Do you guys see how fucked up this is?
So I don't know, man. I mean, let me know what you guys think about this trend in the comments,
but me personally, I think this trend needs to be stopped, like,
fucking immediately.
That flip the camera trend, the bullying that's happening, is because y'all don't be on top of y'all kids. Y'all literally just let y'all kids do anything and make excuses for their piss poor behavior. As someone who has been an administrator in education, I'm telling you that a lot of the parents will make excuses for their kids being bad people. They literally come in there and be like, oh, it's just kids being kids. Like, this is not bullying. Kids do stupid things. They will not hold their kids accountable. And a lot of times the kid who's being bullied doesn't want it to get worse or doesn't want all the attention on them. So they'll just say anything. They'll just allow anything to happen because they're scared that it's going to get worse. And then a lot of administrators will allow it to just be an apology versus really holding them accountable. And things like this happen. And then kids will harm themselves. Anything could happen. And my advice to you as a parent and as someone who is a former administrator, you need to be on them schools' asses. You need to go through your kid's phone. You need to know what's happening with your kids and check in with them every day. Because you don't want to be that parent that missed the sign of your kid being bullied and it gets millions of views online and you had no idea and then your child does something to themselves. And to the parents who are walking around saying that their kids are just being kids and they refuse to hold them accountable, you should also be ashamed of yourself, and you're also responsible if another child does something to themselves because your child doesn't know how to act. Bullying is one thing I really can't, it sends me through the roof, especially when parents don't hold their kids accountable.
I want to talk about this trend that is basically bullying. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's this trend going around where people go up to a random person, or it could be someone they know, and they have them record them, right? Which is all cool and dandy until they decide to flip the camera on the person recording them without their knowledge. And usually this is a person that looks very like sweet, very introverted, or you just feel like these people are picking people that they think are gonna get reactions, or that they think are gonna be funny looking to people. It feels very mean, and a lot of these people behind the cameras have no idea, of course, that they're being filmed. So first of all, you're filming people without their consent. Two, these people look so genuinely sweet and are just there doing you a favor, filming a video for you, and you choose in return to basically make fun of that person and open up the world, open up doors for other people to also make fun of that person. It just feels very icky. It feels like a very nasty trend. I don't think it's funny. I really don't find it funny. I don't know who raised some of y'all. I don't know who raised some of these people. Like, what happened to the saying, give out what you want to get back? Be kind to others. Treat people how you want to be treated. I guess we've forgotten that. But yeah, I just find this trend very gross, and I hope it stops.
So with the whole flip the camera trend video that I recently made, the commentary that I made on it, in no way am I trying to say that only Black people bully. In no way am I trying to say that we as Black people are our biggest bullies. So people that are interpreting it like that, like that's your own. What I am trying to say is that people already stereotype Black people as bullies. So Black people participating in this trend is fueling that stereotype. Me making this video and commenting on it isn't fueling the stereotype. Them doing it is fueling the stereotype. This is what I'm talking about. Even if I hadn't mentioned this, guess what? People are noticing, people are watching. What they're doing is fueling the stereotype. Just because I brought this to people's attention, it's like, oh my God, now they know. No. People had already noticed this. So if y'all want to actually make change, let's focus on like why mostly Black people are doing the trend, rather than like, oh, why are you saying this? Why are you saying this? Like, y'all, please. I'm also not pulling this out of nowhere. Look at the sound. There is mostly Black people doing the trend. This is not, I'm literally going based off observation. I'm not like, ooh, I hate Black people. No, literally observation. It's Black people doing the trend. Yes, there are other people. There's Hispanic, there's white, but I'm seeing mostly Black videos. This is not even on my For You page. I'm going to the sound and seeing mostly Black videos. I think it's also really problematic to be like, oh, because you're a Black person bringing this up, you're anti-Black and you're encouraging the racist. So we can't bring up issues in the Black, like, I don't understand what's going on. Racists are going to be racist regardless. They're going to be in comment section. There could literally be a Black person graduating or celebrating their birthday. They'll be racist in the comment. But I'm actually trying to point out the problem that's fueling the racist, the trend. Because yes, all people bully and there are many other factors, but what I am seeing and what other people are seeing is that it's mostly Black people under that sound. Regardless of, oh, well, it was a Black trend and a Black sound, that is what people are seeing. I also want to make a last note saying this is not an excuse to be racist. If I see your comment and it's something, I'll be deleting it. This is not an excuse to be racist.
You know, I've been seeing lately this trend that just like made me so upset, because this trend, when a group of people ask someone to film them for TikTok and the person agrees and they film them, right? They do a little dance, they come up to the phone, they flip the camera, so now the camera is facing the person filming them, right? And they laugh about it. They think it's funny, it's silly, whatever it is, right? And I think it became this point where it turned literally into bullying, because I do not know why you see this person and instead of seeing a human being, you actually think to yourself, oh, this is actually like an object to me, you know, for my silly TikTok video. This person is perfect to look stupid in the video that I'm gonna do. Instead of seeing a human being with actual feelings, you know, they have their own life, their emotions, the feelings, again, they have their inner demons to fight. Like, you do not know what this person is going through and like how they are and whatever it is, right? All you need to do is just have a simple, basic respect towards someone. However, no, you decided, you know what? That's perfect. You're a perfect object for my TikTok video. Everybody's gonna think that shit's hilarious. And at this point, I just do not, like, I'm sorry that I'm saying this, but I do not know what your parents taught you. I literally do not know if your parents taught you that, you know, it's very important you have, like, basic respect towards people, to not make fun of them, to be nice to people. I
I'm wondering if your parents didn't teach you that, because where do you learn this from? Like, why are you so cruel? I don't understand. Like, why are you so mean to people and you not even thinking how they're gonna feel about this? Like, why do you not give a shit? Why do you see people as objects and not as actual human beings? And honestly, when I saw those videos, I went to the comment section and I did see people calling them out for it, like saying, hey, this is actually like not nice. This is straight up bullying what you're doing, you know, like you're making fun of the person filming you. The person was like kind enough to agree to film you too. And then you make fun of them. And I do not understand how you think you look like good in this situation at all. How you don't see anything wrong with it. But again, I do hope that those people at least learn from this to never do this again. I do hope it's going to be a lesson for them to realize, oh shit, actually what I've been doing was not actually nice at all. You know, I've been treating someone like shit just based on their looks and appearance or whatever it is. So yeah, parents, please remember to teach your children that it's important to respect everyone, no matter what they look like, their appearance, or where they come from. I don't think it's that hard to remind your child to be kind to other people, especially since I see how easy it is for some people to teach children how to hate. So, but yeah, take care of yourself, guys. If you ever hear someone judge you just because on your appearance or what you look like, do not listen to them, because that's like the stupidest shit someone can do. Just judging someone due to their appearance, okay?